the issue that I'm going to see and want to see if NIP are going to improve upon is I think that their engage is a little telegraphed, if not kind of basic. It is just Nio looking for these Jarvan ultimates.
Root down, another Foss bomb will hit onto Niket. Meanwhile, Nio going for the gank on top side, going for the dive, and they're going to be able to execute it. The flash will not be enough to save Kratos, and he will fall. Solo kill gets the kill.
So he's going to get a wave there. It'll be about half a wave missed there by Kratos. There's going to be a dive coming on towards bottom side. It's solo kill. Can't even match. I mean, neither can Doinby, just TP'd back in. I think this can be a 2v2 here.
Yeah, he's going to try to use some of the CC chaining. Leave, going to dodge out, misses the spell shield. In the end, goes for the flash, gets hit through the minion there by Guri. It'll be a 1-for-1 trade, though, because it looks so, like, Final Fantasy boss style. Like, I thought it was the Okay, well, we're going to see the engage. We'll talk about it later. As Leave, unfortunately, he's getting the bad end of the bark here from Shogun, who will have to back away, but Shulong is going to try to chase him down. Just needs a couple auto attacks here. Going to get the flash play from Guri. He gets the beautiful mechanical outplay onto the bot lane of NIP. Now Shulong will go down to Niket, and I do wonder if they're going to try to follow through. It doesn't look like it. Could be some possible moves from Viking, but they are just going to give the trade and go for the dragon.
Yep, Guri's on the opposite side of the map. Also, Kratos doesn't have the timer to move. Now, are we going to see NIP make a play off the back of this? Because Aurora is topside, and if she shows a little too far up, there's a possibility for them to still use this realm. I really love when we get to see Rises in-game that try to push the pace, and especially when you have this semi-global ability, it means that you can kind of cheat timers around the map. Niket, he is level 6 here.
Oh. You're going to bring the Realm Warp over. The Tangle Barb did connect Nio, just waiting for his angle. They're going to get the TP coming in, and Kati still dies through the Cataclysm, goes over to Doinby, who will end up falling over to Shogun. Now that's just called dominoes, I guess, and that's going to be an even trade in the top side, but the TP did get burned.
Yeah, so solo kill gets an objective lead here. It's going to be Guri who's going to cover this wave. Maybe they find Shulong.
Shulong. He chose the wrong side of the tracks here to walk across, and Niket will find him. Now solo kill's going down, and oh my god, it is absolute chaos. Although with the Dominus, solo kill's doing some work into Guri. He will not end up surviving. Kati will come in with the TP and get the kill.
Walk into the Dragon Pit. We're very close to level 11. If she can get one kill, maybe that's enough experience to be a game breaker.
All right, Guri trying to get this one under tow here. Nio's in the pit, and it goes over to Shogun in the end, too. So Guri's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to try to get on the other side, but the cat gets a beautiful pop blossom there. Buys a lot of time. Doinby can't get the damage onto Guri. Now they've already lost Nio, and they're going to lose a little bit more. Kratos has found an angle onto the back line here, but they go right back in. Solo kill gets a kill in the end, gets knocked back by Guri. And here comes the world-ending Kratos trying to find Leave. Doesn't end up finding the Q2, and will back away. So a little bit of blood spill, but the dragon going over to the Vikings.
Turrets that are about to fall. You take it now, but you've already lost the fight, and you're going to be down resources for this objective. You can see now, the Vikings are just going to start up the Rift Herald.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, NIP did just pull the flash of Akati in the bot side, but I don't know if that's going to be much of a payment back after the Rift Herald goes down, although Nio, looking for his own angle, tries to get the Flag and Drag combo. We'll miss another one as the Rift Herald does go over to Vikings. The re-engage isn't really there. Niket's going to go completely wide. Actually, the TP beautifully enables Leave to get the kill there. They do get the lockdown with the Pop Blossom. Guri coming over the wall to stop the advance of NIP, and here comes Kratos. He's going to pop that World Ender and try to be this front line, but he's not going to be front line for very long. They are ripping and tearing through him as the Vikings are pushed back. The retreat in full force as NIP step up.
All right. Immediately after losing his flash on the play beforehand, so not the greatest start here for the mid laner of the MGN Vikings, as Doinby opens up a pretty massive CS lead as we've seen for parts of this game. They don't have vision. All of their wards from the side of Ninjas and Pyjamas are situated in the top side. Nio has a pretty disgusting flank here. I don't think they're going to be able to find Guri. Maybe it is.
Okay, they got the Guri set up.
Promote into the league, but I mean, versus a player like Doinby, we're seeing the map movements of this player generate a pretty decent lead for himself. See that now the Vikings are trying to force their way in through mid, try to make something out of a very early Rift Herald that we saw from him.
Oh, it's going to be a double TP with the Realm Warp. They're going to get the Pop Blossom combo there, and the Flag and Drag comes through in the end to follow through. They do end up getting the flash out of solo kill as well. So Vikings, hesitant from the Vikings. They don't really know where everybody is walking into this one. Now they realize that the Atacon has started. It's already almost down, though, and he's going to try to get into the pit. Guri cannot, though. He's immediately CC'd, stunned, and that will be the Atacon going in IP. Niket with a big Pop Blossom on the back end here, trying to get as much work done as he can, but I think we might just see another one of those classic Atacon plays as NIP are losing their health bars here left and right. Here comes the world-ending Kratos, but he's not going to get the kill in the reset there. He's going to lose his wings, and now Vikings, they're in some trouble. The flash play from Nio finally connects, and now Leave is ripping them apart, though. Kratos tries to go in, tries to get some healing down. Guri is on the back line here now, but they're split-focused, and NIP were not. They are dialed in on who they need to target, and it's a triple kill for Doinby.
Find the victory, and now they can just completely control the map. We didn't get to see the Vikings really dominate in the side lanes. They didn't push them out beforehand, so they lose out on a mid wave.
For Leave.
Yeah. Plus the Navori Flicker Blade, so should have a lot of uptime.
Okay, well, Nio just says, I can go whenever I want now, as they're just going to try to all in, but he gets taken down by Shogun, and now they've overextended themselves. Leave is just trying to go for the ricochet kills and can't get anybody.
Doinby, can Doinby get something done here? He
He's
doesn't
weaving
have Phase Rush available.
Serpentine. DCS there, 50 hovering around for Doinby, and about 40 there for solo kill as well. It's going to be something to think about as we move forward, because that lead is not going. You can tell they know how much power they have, because they're just kind of flexing it around. Nio going to be the target here. They're going to try to burn him down. They get him. The big three-man Pop Blossom, though. Doinby coming over the side, untouched, unkillable, and solo kill gets his own kill now. The Realm Warp's going to come in, sending Doinby to the back line, but it doesn't matter because they have pincer maneuvered too long, and Kratos finds himself completely detached from his team.
Mostly because we also have top lane that this top tier one isn't doing very well. It's pretty tough for the Vikings to move their vision line forward. They're losing more ground on the Summoner's Rift. And just take this objective. I don't think that the Vikings can ever really play. There's still a top wave they haven't answered, still a bottom wave. The map is in disrepair here for MGN Vikings, and they can't even get a team fight to start. So, like, what are we doing? They're just running around.
Yeah.
They're getting cardio done.
Too long, but he will use the heal to get the extra speed away from the Cataclysm. They're going to go right under the turret, though. Kratos immediately flashes, realizing he was in a very troublesome situation as the Tier 2 tower goes down.
All right, okay, we're getting a teleport in here from Kati.
Oh, they just absolutely baited the Vikings as another Pop Blossom goes wide from Niket. That feels a little bit bad, but Shogun unfortunately got caught out and gets flashed on by Nio. There goes the Between Worlds from Kati. It's solo kill over the top. Goes with the slice and dice and is absolutely slicing through the Vikings. There will be no Ragnarok, at least today, and that should just be NIP closing out game number 1.
Yeah, they got a mid wave and they've got a top wave if they really need it. NIP just looks so dominant after the 10-minute mark. It felt like the Vikings just couldn't get control of these solo lanes. Solo kill and Doinby being such huge pieces for the Ninjas in Pyjamas.
Yeah, the solo lanes showing out, and some rough situations for Nio and Niket for sure, but that is why when we came into this series, especially the Doinby point, we needed him to kind of bolster the lines.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.